Good evening, everyone.
Hey, hey, hey.
Happy Wednesday. I told Freddie I feel a little naked without a costume on, but I'll get over it. It'll be okay. Lisa really was encouraging me to wear a costume even though Halloween's over, but
You did
if
it good.
I can't do it.
You did it for all of October, right? Hi,
I
Mike
did. I did. Hi, Mike and Jen.
and Jen.
Um, yeah, I did 5 weeks. It ended up there were 5 Wednesdays in October, so
Huh.
I'm sitting beside a Christmas tree here, Dean.
Are you now? And I
Yeah.
see the Christmas Mickey behind you.
yeah, yeah. It's not time to wear Christmas clothes yet, though, so I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a hard one to believe, that one.
How's your day, Mike? How's your day, Dean?
Well, as you know somewhat, I will just say briefly, for the record, I got laid off yesterday. Um, haven't made that too public, but Mary Ellen knew and Freddie knows.
I'm just letting you go.
Yes, I got laid off yesterday, but today I'm finding out that I may have an opportunity to stay through a contracting company. And so there's some ins and outs there. There are some definite pluses to it, but there's also potential negatives. So anyway, I'm old, so there are a lot of things to consider, including should I retire? So lots of fun on the horizon.
Yes. We had bad storms on Sunday
Oh.
and Freddie he I debated whether I should wake him up or not. It was like 4 a.m. My day has been good attending graduate school currently, but making it. Good for you, Mike.
Wow,
I
Mike.
knew you were doing that. I thought
Man,
that's very
that's a lot with two young kids.
yes. So I woke him up and we went into the bathroom and we sat there until the coast was clear, and then he's like, then the next day it started to storm again. He's like, oh no, not again. But we were okay. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Welcome in.
Hey. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. I was telling Dean that you wanted me to wear a costume tonight, but I kind of ran out. And it's not Halloween anymore. Dean, sorry to hear about your layoff. It sounds like there's a silver lining getting on with the contract company. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So might carry me through to the age that I wanted to work until.
Yes. I know, which then made me a little nervous.
Yeah. Oh, Mary Ellen. You let her down. Lisa, just go get a drink. You'll be all right.
There's some bourbon.
There's Rachel.
Oh no, Dean. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But honestly, I was not that unhappy. I actually was kind of excited. And oh, she's backstage.
Oh,
she must
sure
be in the
is.
wrong. Oh, there she is.
I'm sorry. I'm like, I guess Rachel's not coming on. Wait, I'm backstage.
Good thing you came, Rachel, because, well, you'll find out. I'll go cry on my beer. Yeah, good idea.
I feel like I missed something.
Well, he got laid off and then he didn't.
Yeah.
And
I am laid off. My last day is March 14th, but there's an opportunity, maybe, to work for the same company through an outsourcing company. Oh. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
I hope you don't always have to have meetings.
So it's not an entirely bad thing, Rachel. I may be able to stay on and as a result collect a big severance pay and retention bonus and never miss a day of work. So kind of odd.
Little bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
All right. Everyone ready for the game or for the show? All right. We start off with, how well do you know Walt? Today's question. Of Walt and Oob's cartoon, Ooby, whatever his name is, cartoon characters, which one is the oldest continuing one today? And it may not be, it's not obvious, so you need to think about it.
Oh.
Hello to all the Nicks. I know, right, Mike? Hi, other Nick.
So let me ask a question, if I may.
Oh, no. Am I going to have to give hints?
Well, you don't have to. Maybe I shouldn't ask, or maybe I should wait.
No, go ahead.
My question is, would that imply if it was before Mickey, it was a part of Oswald? Well, I'm thinking.
Oh, wasn't there? Who's the villain?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good thought. Was he?
What
Was
is his
he-
name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing that came to my mind too, Mike, was Donald.
Donald. Okay, I'm moving Rachel up.
Well, it wasn't like Brutus or something, was it? I mean, it wasn't Brutus or. Oh, I know who you mean, Rachel.
Mike
I don't
is
know his
guessing
name, though.
Donald. Lisa has no idea. She's better at Amy's trivia.
Today.
Oh, Lisa's saying Pluto.
Oh.
That's a good guess. Like it's
Maybe
thinking outside the box. It stumped Nick, and that's saying a lot.
I have a question. Is the character in this montage?
I did not see this character in the montage. It was just a thumbnail or just a picture that I pulled up.
That's a good question.
Wait a minute. Yes. I think so.
Okay,
I think I see the character.
So
Boy,
are we
that's a
considering?
question.
Are we considering Steamboat Willie separate from Mickey Mouse?
So no.
Okay.
Did Ooby did he
Ub.
have to do with Steamboat Willie, or was that post after he left?
I don't know.
Was they do it together?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's pronounced Ub. I could be wrong.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ub.
Yeah.
Pluto is a good guess too. It is.
She says she thinks she sees.
Dang, I think I know this. Is it Pete? Jim says Pete.
Hey, Jim.
Oh,
Pete.
Yeah, that's the name of the villain.
Pete. That's the one. Yep.
Yep, that's my vote.
I'm going with Pete.
All right. And the answer is Pete.
Ha
Pete.
I didn't know his name, but thank you, Jim.
Jim got it. Yeah.
Also known as Peg Leg Pete or Bad Pete, as opposed to Good Pete. Way to go, Jim. That really
That's good.
had to think about that.
Nice.
All right. Question number 2. What was Walt's role during World War I?
And I'm not going to answer that, but I want to tell you guys something so freaky. My mom tells me last night, for the first time, has never told me this before, that she worked for the Walt Disney World Company.
What?
Yeah.
Mom?
I know. She knows how much we love it. Never has told me. She worked for the distribution company in Minneapolis. Said it was the worst job she ever had, and the guy was a jerk. But it was a distribution company. So there.
Wow.
Maybe that's why
Interesting.
she didn't want to tell you.
Maybe she knew how much I loved it.
Knowing how much she liked Disney, you know what I mean?
Didn't want to break your heart.
Yes, she's keeping secrets, Lisa. That's not good. I mean, I think I have an idea on this, but I'll hold off.
Yeah, I think he was like a medic.
Ambulance. Okay. Nick
Yeah.
says ambulance. And Rachel says medic.
Okay, I wasn't going with that in all honesty. I'm going to say he was a cartoonist.
Okay. Jim, Lisa, you have any clue what Walt's role was during World War One?
They both have guesses.
Jim said medic.
Yeah, for
And
some reason I'm
Lisa said
picturing him in front of an ambulance. I feel like there's a famous photo, and maybe it
yeah.
had absolutely nothing to do with his actual role, but
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this image before.
Oh, Mike.
He was a cook.
Interesting.
All right, let's find out. What was he? Oh, wrong way.
Pete.
He worked with the Red Cross as an ambulance driver in France in 1919 until 1919.
That is something.
So
he tried to enlist, but he was too young.
yeah, he was only 17 or
16,
something.
16.
Wow.
And he ended up with the Red Cross as an ambulance driver.
Way to go, Nick and Jim and Rachel and everybody else that guessed that he did something in the medical part of it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome if he made Mickey waffles for everybody? That would be great.
You know what his favorite? Well, I shouldn't say it because it may be a later question. Never mind.
Oh,
I want fun facts.
Well, it's a good question though
we
for
won't
the
use
show.
it.
Yeah, you might use it.
We won't use it. Go ahead and say it.
You want me to?
Sure.
Well, what was Walt's favorite food to eat?
Like
Like
every day.
on like just at a moment's notice, he liked eating something. It was his favorite.
Oh.
I guess you don't know. I thought maybe you might know, but
Canned fish.
okay. Canned is very important, and Lisa got it.
Ah,
Chili.
Just canned chili, not homemade chili, canned chili.
Interesting.
Yep, Nick had it.
Way to go, Nick. And Lisa? Sunflower seeds? Maybe. All right. That was great. You guys did so good. Now it's time to name that celebrity. I just put the Brady Bunch up there because it was just a bunch of people. All right. This actor's real name is Gordon Sumner.
I have no idea.
Is it Seal, Sting, The Edge, or Bono?
He was a singer as well as an actor.
Sumner.
Let's go, chat. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'm going with Mike. Hey, Kay Wilby.
Mike says this is Sting. Hi, Kay.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Kay says Sting. Nick says Sting. Lisa says Sting. I think there's a theme here. Sting the wrestler. What do you two say?
They're going with the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost got stung this morning.
Ooh.
There was
Oh,
a
that kind
wasp.
of brings a whole new meaning to that.
By Gordon Sumner, did you almost get stung?
No.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right. You guys, did you guess? And I missed it?
We're cheating. We're going with whatever the
You're
chat.
going
is.
with the
Yeah,
chat?
we're all Sting here.
Okay, the answer is Sting. Gordon Sumner. I one day will pick somebody that, I mean, for everybody to know in chat, then that was pretty common.
I didn't really know, to be honest. But
This person's real name is Anna Mae Bullock. Is
Wait.
it Nina Simone?
Did we ask this one? No.
not the name. I think Cher was in the choices before.
Yeah, she was in the
okay.
choices
Yeah.
before. Cher,
Bullock.
Tina Turner, or Demi Moore?
And she's not related to Sandra Bullock.
Well, we didn't say that.
I'm not going to say anything. Sending a message in a bottle to you are.
That was a song by.
Okay, Nick says Tina Turner.
Wow.
Lisa says Tina Turner.
How do you guys know this stuff?
Mike
Yeah,
says
no
Tina
kidding.
Turner. Are you two contemplating?
I feel so embarrassed just copying the chat.
Yeah.
But,
Don't.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel like they're right, then go with them.
yeah, you know, you gotta trust the experts here, and
I
that
mean,
is
they-
not me.
That's got to be it. So I'll say Demi Moore.
I'm in storage vault of uses and links.
You're saying
All
Tina
right.
Turner, is it? So you're saying Demi Moore? Is that?
I'm just trying to be different. I
Oh,
know
okay.
it must be Tina Turner, but I'm just going to throw Demi Moore out there.
Okay, let's see what the answer is. It is Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
That her real name is Anna Mae Bullock.
She should use those cling-free things in the dryer.
For her hair, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really need them now.
Yeah, she's no longer with us, but
She was truly good.
Mike loves trivia. Well, I'm glad, Mike, because I got a lot of it.
Yes.
All right. This person's real name is John Charles Carter. Is it Charlton Heston, Cary Grant, Fred Astaire, or Charles Chaplin?
So one of my heroes is Charlton Heston because he was in two of the greatest movies ever made, Ben-Hur and the Ten Commandments. And Rob Fuzz has met Charlton Heston in person, if you haven't heard that story already. He took pictures of him and Charlton Heston talked to him. So
Nick's going with Charlton Heston. Lisa's going Cary Grant.
very Grant.
Mike is going with Charlton Heston. It's okay, Lisa. It's hard when you're drinking bourbon
It's not bourbon, Lisa. It's not bourbon.
to type correctly.
John Charles Carter.
Oh, I'll be different. I'll go Charles Chaplin.
I gotta go Charlton Heston.
Who says they were a bundle of trivia? Who was it? Said
That was Mike.
Has he guessed it?
Yeah, he guessed Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
All right. The answer is Charlton Heston.
That's the poster that's right above this screen right here. I have
Oh,
it.
it
Very cool.
is.
Yeah.
You mean I beat Lisa with it? Yes, you did, Nick. Oh, Jim went with Fred Astaire. You're welcome, Lisa. Okay. Now let's move on to, wait a minute. Yeah, before we go to the bracket, let's go on to our movie review. The movie we were all going to watch or did watch or was going to watch was Treasure Island. And as Freddie was saying, there are a ton of different versions. How many did you count? 8?
There's at least 8
There's at least 8.
movies, not including TV series. There was one back home years ago, but there's at least eight movies.
But the one I
Concerning.
think I had posted was like from 1950. So that's the one we watched. And that, I think that's the one you watched too, right, Rachel?
Yes, yeah.
So we did not make it very far.
Oh no.
I know. I love Long John Silver. I thought that he was I thought he was really good. I thought he was a good actor and whatever. The child, whatever. But I liked, and I just think he kind of stole the show, Long John Silver. But we all know the story. But I want Rachel to talk about it because you had a good little twist to it.
I'm going to read my review.
Okay.
So I watched the whole film, and it did take me a minute to get into it. So there's my little preface there. I might have quit if I wasn't so hardy. So my thoughts were that Robert Newton was incredible as Long John Silver. I feel like his acting may have influenced our entire culture's perception of what it means to be a pirate. The film in its entirety was well-rounded entertainment with comedy, adventure, pirate squabbles, and more. I won't ruin the ending, but I was very pleased with it.
What
So-
did you think?
I couldn't get into it. I've seen a few, there was 99, Jack Palance, I remember him being in, but 1990, there was a good one made. Your favorite actor, Dean Charlton Heston, played Long John Silver. Christian Bale was Jack Hawkins. Oliver Reed was in it. As I was saying, a very good actor, a British actor called Peter Postlethwaite, who was in it. There was some good actors in it. It was different. I know it's hard to explain how different it was, but I just couldn't get into that one. To be quite honest, I watched a bit of it, a good bit of it. I tried to, but I just gave up at the end.
I like that you liked it, Rachel.
Yeah,
because
that's a great movie. It's a great. It's a great movie. As I said, there's two. Jack Palance, 1999. I think Jack Palance was in it. As a matter of fact, the son, I think, was in it as well. Cody.
Do we think this was the first one?
It's not for. I would. Well,
it seemed like there was a black and white one.
There was one before that, but it was called something else, and I can't remember the name. But it was based on Treasure Island, but it was The Boys Game, or I can't remember the name offhand. But
I gave this a 9.5. Honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Again, it took me some time to get into it, but I feel like that's a cultural thing for me at this point. I feel like the older movies, I have to be patient, because once I get past the hump of, honestly, probably the first 30, 40 minutes, then I'm finally hooked.
And maybe that was our problem. We just weren't giving it time.
As I was saying, without repeating, I'd seen 3 or 4 different
versions
of it with different actors in it. You know what I mean? And obviously, that one's, I believe, was 50, 54. I can't remember. I think. And then as time goes by, it gets better, and things get better. And
not even Muppets.
Yeah, Muppet Treasure Island, Lisa.
That's right.
We should have watched that one. Joey might like it. All right. So I don't have a movie for next week because I've got so much content that I want to do. I didn't schedule one, and I really need to go through, because it seems like it's hard to find older Disney movies on YouTube. So I want to make sure that everybody can watch it, even though there are those of us who don't. Lisa. But that's okay. You're not required.
Yeah. Well, I didn't either.
Mike loves your explanation. That's funny. It's IE. I tried to put it on the screen right here so that you could see how it's spelled. Everybody can see our names, right? Okay, on with the show. And even if anybody, back to the beginning of this variety show, we always said, if anybody wants to come on and do what we do and just go through the show and answer questions while you're on the screen, please message me and I will give you the link and you can come on. This is meant to be interactive with the chat and to, commingle on the show and everything. So you just let me know. Please pick a future movie that we won't watch. It's all good, Lisa. You really don't need to.
I will say I appreciate going through some of these older Disney movies. I feel like
We struggle to find that, Rachel, because
Yeah, I found it initially, and then when I
You
went to go
know-
watch it, I couldn't find it.
and then we're thinking we've mentioned Treasure Island, and we're thinking which one is somebody.
I didn't know they made that many.
Somebody may have watched a different one. The same
Mhm.
context, but may have been a different one. You know what I mean?
Because now that you brought up Muppet Treasure Island, I'm thinking, wow, I should have watched that. But all right, we're down to week 3 of the board game bracket challenge. Pick a movie that has wine in it, and Lisa will watch it. That is not a bad idea, Nick.
you could whine about it.
Ba-dum-bum.
But
Okay. We're down to the last, let's see, 16. So we're down to Monopoly or Life.
I am going with Monopoly.
Okay, Rachel's with Monopoly.
it's a no-brainer. I'm Monopoly all the way.
Yeah, I'll go Monopoly too.
Lisa's Monopoly. Nick's Monopoly. Lisa is Laugh Out Loud Nick.
I want to know, though, what is your piece of choice that you will play with?
Ooh.
Why does the thimble come to my mind first?
The thimble? I know. I like the thimble.
Top Hat.
Oh, I could
Top
see
hat,
you liking
yeah.
the top
I
hat.
am a wheelbarrow.
Oh,
I like it. Yeah, it is. Life is shorter.
yeah.
Monopoly can drag on. So in chat, what's your favorite Monopoly playing piece?
And what's your favorite Monopoly property? I don't remember the names, but I know that I like to go for those light blue and orange ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people seem to land on those because they're at that end of the board and
They're less expensive.
they're less expensive.
Yeah.
Well, the British version was Mayfair. It was the most expensive. You land on it.
Oh, see, ours is Boardwalk and Park
Yeah.
Place.
Mhm.
Rachel, the Scotty dog, just because there's no shot glass. You could turn the thimble upside down, Lisa, and make it a shot glass.
Yeah, right.
Monopoly for Jim. And Jim likes the top hat too, Freddie. Okay, Monopoly's moving on. And Nick liked the car. Sometimes I pick the car too.
Forgot about the car.
I just stay in jail most of the time, pass go occasionally, and buy a property here and there and hope for the best.
That works.
It's
That
true.
works okay.
Upside down. Thank you, Lisa. I'm always looking out for you. Yes, we knew what you meant, Mike. Okay. Jenga or Connect 4?
I like both.
You do?
Yeah. It's more skill with Jenga, I think. So I'll go Jenga.
Okay. Huh.
Thinking.
Jim is going with Connect 4. Lisa's going with Connect 4. This is tough. Got to go with Jenga. Okay.
2 each at the moment.
2 to 2.
Yeah, they're both like spatial math games, so they're fun for me. Jenga is where I'm gonna go.
Okay, 3-2.
3 to 2. Jenga's winning.
I'm gonna go Connect 4.
Okay, we're back to a tie.
Yeah.
I'm not the tiebreaker, am I?
I haven't seen a vote from Mike yet.
Mike picked Jenga.
Wait. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Mike.
I haven't heard from Nick. Pressure.
Nick said connect. Oh, you're Nick.
No. Oh, Nick did say something. Connect
Yeah,
4.
Connect 4. That was
I think I have to go Jenga. Is there somebody else out there that can help me out here?
Mary Ellen, you can break the tie. It's all right.
yeah. I know the pressure you're feeling.
1, 2, 3, 4 Connect 4s.
And 5.
1, 2, 3.
What did Freddie say?
I
Mike said Jenga.
Jenga.
He said Jenga, and I said Jenga.
So there's 5
Rachel
Jengas.
said Jenga.
No. Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Oh, then it's totally Jenga. Because
Well, it's
there
not
was
totally,
only
but it's
1, 2, 3 Connect 4s.
No, Dean said
4.
Oh, 4 Connect.
I think we're at 4-4.
I think it's 5-4 maybe
5-4.
for
They
Jenga.
have Jengas at bars. Not a fan. Tells me when I've had enough.
Ah.
I honestly can't remember ever actually playing Jenga. I ever only watch people play it in videos and commercials. True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
4.
I think I count 5 to 4, but
I think you're right. Because it's Rachel, you, me, Mike. And Lee? No. No. It's 4 to 4 then.
4 to 4 is it? Oh, sorry, I seen that, but they didn't vote. They didn't vote. They just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's Lisa. Lisa did.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I seen it there, not Jenga there.
Where's your Nick?
He's in a meeting.
Yeah.
He just dropped by quickly.
Ah.
They both move on. Hooray!
Yeah, and then we're stuck with it next week, and they both move on.
Okay, let's move them on. Let's move. Well, we don't have anybody to break a tie.
Or we could put them in a bracket of 3, and whoever comes up out on top.
Okay, I like that.
That's an idea. Let's put them together with life.
And duel it out.
Yeah.
All right, Twister or Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Oh, man.
Decisions.
I like Twister.
I
It's
like
funny.
Twister.
They're both funny in their own way, but
Yeah.
Twister's funny.
2 Twisters.
Yeah, I have to agree that Twister has a component that's so unique.
Mike went with Twister. Jim went with Robots. Nick goes with Twister. And Lisa goes with Robots.
Movie Mania Nick is referring to the movie Twister.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I was falling for it. It's like, oh, okay. Rock'em, we don't break furniture when we play with robots.
Did anybody see the new Twisters?
Part of it.
Part of it.
I've been meaning
Yeah.
to.
In other words, I wasn't.
I really like the
enthralled.
old one.
Yeah. The old one was okay. It wasn't great, but it was better than the new one.
I know. So it was done in Oklahoma, and I know a lot about Twisters, and so it was kind of comedic.
Yeah.
Because it was not a real depiction of, we don't ever see cows flying through the air, but
Yeah.
But
No, I haven't, but I want to.
it's in the movie, so it has to be true.
There's so much I like about the original Twister movie, though. And who's Philip Seymour Hoffman? Is that his name?
in the original?
Yeah.
Oh, Twister can be unpredictable sometimes, especially after some adult beverages.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused between Twister the game and Twister the movie. Nick thought it was good. Twister the movie.
And it was. It's just the bad guy was not particularly convincing. You know, it's the guy from Princess Bride. Can't remember names. He didn't do it for me, but Philip Seymour Hoffman, oh my gosh. But we're not talking about movies. I vote for Twister.
Like squirrel.
Okay.
Squirrel, my bad.
Okay, I think most everyone voted for Twister except for Lisa.
Wow, Jim actually bought a. Did you see Jim's comment?
The Twister movie inspired me to purchase a pickup truck as my first automobile. I got it for it. Oh, that's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
Now, do you shoot things into tornadoes whenever you see them? That's the real question.
So Mike liked it. Mike loved the new one.
Yeah. Carrie Elways, yeah, that's who. He didn't do it for me, but you know, it was still good.
What's next?
Was the villain in Twister. He was also in the Saw movie. Oh,
Really?
That's extreme.
Did not know that.
So did Twister move on?
Yeah.
All right, Twister moves on. Pictionary or Trivial Pursuit?
Oh man. Let's get rid of Jenga or whatever that one was and put
And insert.
I'm really bad at trivia, so my vote is Pictionary.
Mike's going with Trivial Pursuit. So 1-1,
I'll go Trivial Pursuit.
2-1. Lisa's going Pictionary. So now it's back to
2.
2-2. Nick's going Pictionary.
3-2.
That's true. He was. He was one of them.
3-2.
I'm going to go Pictionary just because it's such a classic. We actually have two of them for some reason. I don't know why.
So 4-2 Pictionary.
4-2 Pictionary so far.
Okay. I'm going Pictionary.
5-2.
I would pick Trivial Pursuit if they had better, more current questions. It just doesn't seem like they have the best questions sometimes.
Jim is going with Trivial Pursuit.
5-3.
Yeah,
Oh,
Glory.
Yeah.
De-
I saw Glory.
Denzel Washington as well.
Yes. Men in Tights. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Right. Carrie Elways is a great actor. I
Yeah,
just
think
thought
so now.
in Twister he had some lame lines. Sorry, I'll drop Twister. Okay, come on, move on.
Okay, what are we?
It's 5-3.
5-3 Pictionary?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Pictionary moves on. Wow, that too?
Man.
Dean, just so you know, my favorite part of live shows is tangents. So
I was afraid I was running down the rabbit trail.
no.
Okay. Pictionary is moving on. Risk or Stratego? How did Stratego get into the next round?
Yeah, that's a good question. Must have been up against a bad one.
Yeah.
For me, it's easy. Risk.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Same with Lisa. Sorry, Lisa. Lisa. Tangents are fantastic in live streams. I agree, Rachel. It's what makes the world go round. Nick, it goes with Risk. I think so far they're all Risk. Nobody's gone with Stratego. I think Mike voted Stratego last time. Oh, it's Jim. Stratego twice if I can. He's trying to catch up. He's stuffing the ballot box and wants Stratego.
No cheating. What did Rachel say?
I didn't, but it's Risk.
Risk? Okay. So all four of us picked Risk. I think Jim was the only one that went with Stratego. So I will give you 2 votes for that, Jim, but I'm sorry, it doesn't move on. Risk goes on. Scrabble or Taboo? I did, but my mood this week is Risk. I thought so. I thought you went with Stratego. It's the better classic game. Yes. Scrabble for Nick.
Scrabble is a classic.
Remind me what Taboo was. I mean, I'm not sure. I may have played it once.
So basically, you have to get somebody or some team to guess a word, but it shows you like 4 or 5 words that you can't use.
Oh, okay.
And that's what makes it hard. You have to look at those words and think of a word like those words. That isn't those
Lisa's
words.
going Taboo. She's going to be that person. Scrabble for Jim. Obviously, based on my typos, I prefer Taboo.
Scrabble for me.
Scrabble for Freddie. Scrabble for me. What did you guys
For
pick?
me.
Okay. What was yours, Dean?
Taboo.
Wow. So you and Lisa picked Taboo. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing Taboo more. I like Scrabble, but it gets tedious. It's a classic, though. Yes, it is.
Right. Have you ever played Speed Scrabble? So you don't have the board, you just have the letters, and then everybody starts with nothing, and you say, take 4. You take 4 and you start building your own Scrabble in front of you. As soon as somebody has used all their pieces, you say, take 4 more, and you have to take 4 more whether you finished yours or not. And the object is, in the end, somebody will finish, and then you count your numbers, but then if you didn't use some, they count against you.
Ooh.
It's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Scrabble.
so Mike picked Taboo also. So I think it's 3 taboos and how many Scrabbles?
Well, me.
Nick, Jim, me, you.
I'm Taboo.
That's 4. So
What are you doing?
Rachel and Dean are Taboo.
Taboo.
So is Lisa, and so is
Mike.
Is that a tie?
I think Taboo.
You think Taboo?
Taboo. 1, 2, 3. Well, 2. It's 4 to 4.
Yeah, there's 4 people for Taboo.
And 4 for Scrabble.
I was afraid of that.
Hold on.
All right, call
Nick
your
is
friend. Get
Scrabble.
them in here.
Him is Scrabble, and then you and me. So that's 4. And it's 2 of them, and then Lisa and Mike
There's
with
one there,
Taboo.
one there.
So it is. It's 4 to 4.
One
Okay,
there.
we're going to
Hold
have to carry
on a
both
minute.
on.
One there.
That's Jim. This is both Mike. So Mike went Taboo,
Okay.
and Lisa went with Taboo.
2.
I could start texting people.
Yes.
Do we want me to?
Lisa, you already counted Lisa. And then Jim went with Scrabble, and Nick went with Scrabble. And you and I went with Scrabble. So I think it's tied.
We need somebody with opinions. Strong opinions.
Lisa, ask Keith if he wants Scrabble.
Yeah. Keith.
Keith or Joey. Looks like a recount. I'll go first. Scrabble. Oh, Jim.
Should we go Scrabble?
No, we need a. That's just silly. We
He
need
fooled you.
Keith or Joey to give us a Scrabble or a Taboo.
That's right. Come on, Keith. Get on the horn
No
here.
pressure, but we need
What
to
are you
break
doing?
a tie.
What are you watching? What are you putting together?
Or Mike, ask Jen.
Scrabble for Keith. There we go.
Scrabble. Okay.
All right.
Then I guess it's Scrabble moving on.
That's okay. We like Scrabble.
Thank you, Keith. All right. Don't break the ice or
Keith,
hungry.
Connect or Jenga.
Yeah, Connect 4 Jenga, Keith.
So this wasn't the one we had against each other last time. It looks awfully
No.
Okay.
No, because these are winners.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Really put it over the top.
Jen said Scrabble. Thanks, Jen.
Hippos.
Okay, Nick's going with hippos. Lisa's going with don't break the ice.
She just wants to know a tiebreaker.
So 1-1.
Yeah. I'll go hungry hippos.
You're going hippos. Okay.
2-1.
I'm going with don't break the ice. That's a tie. Oh wait. Mike is hippos.
3-2.
Thank
Hey,
you.
there's Jen. Thank you.
3-2 hippos.
And Jen's going with hippos.
4-2.
Did Rachel, did you sing the hippopotamus song for us last time?
No, the Christmas one?
No,
Yeah.
the one that Mike does,
Yeah.
or Chris Dad Bills does.
Oh,
yes.
Hippopotamus. Or the Christmas one.
Yeah, I do want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Yay, Jen's the tiebreaker. All right, Jim's going with hippos.
4-2.
4-2.
I've never played hippos, but I'm going to go with hippos.
5-2.
It looks good.
I am also hippos because they're so cute.
Well, I'm glad I threw it. Who else was good? Break the ice. Oh, Lisa. Lisa, look. We bonded. We both picked don't break the ice, but we lost. That's okay. We're gracious losers. So Hungry Hippos is moving on. Guess Who or Scattergories?
Guess Who?
I'm going Guess Who also because I don't know that I've ever. Well, maybe I played Scattergories, but if I can't remember it, then it must not have been fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Scattergories.
Nick is going Guess Who.
I'll go Guess Who.
Hippos are so fun with the kids; they go into full-on rage. Yeah, they do. And then the whole board just moves like crazy. Lisa's going with Scattergories. Mike's going with Guess Who.
I'll go with Scattergories.
What are you doing? Guess
Guess
Who?
Who.
Okay. So that's so far. It's been all Guess Who. Wait, no.
There's
Lisa went with Scattergories.
categories.
At least 5-2. 6-2. It's Guess Who.
Guess who's moving on? Not guess who's moving on. Just guess who is.
I don't know who. Who's on first?
Who's on first? Jen also picked Guess Who, and so did Jim. So Guess Who is moving on. All right. Here's a new round of Name That Poster, that movie poster. I want you to, you know that there's several Star Wars movies. You have to name the Star Wars movie that this poster goes to.
That's Star Wars?
Well, who do you think that is?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. You scared me there for a minute. Like, you know Star Wars better than that. Who's moving on?
Yeah. Guess Who?
I'm confusing myself, Mike. I'm like, no, that's not how it is. So you have to guess what movie this movie poster goes to.
That'd be a new
specific.
That'd be a comedy act for you, Mary Ellen. Instead of you saying who's on first and debating with the other guy, you'd say guess who's moving on and confuse yourself, and then by the end, you're the one who doesn't know what's going on.
And it would be a real thing, like it would be true. Oh, here we go. Force Awakens. I don't know which one. Okay, you're guessing Force Awakens. Jim is guessing Force Awakens. I honestly forgot the answer, so I don't know.
So I forgot it as
We've
well.
been working on this thing, but we don't.
So that almost looks like a CGI Carrie Fisher, doesn't it?
I think it was. I think this was post-death.
Okay.
Oh, Lisa. I guess I should have known that because you probably didn't see the movie.
What?
Nick says Force Awakens. So 3 Force Awakens.
I'll go with Nick. I forgot. I can't remember. Honest.
I
Go
know.
with Nick.
What do you go with, Rachel?
I am drawing a blank on the names of the newer films. So the only one I know of right now is The Force Awakens. So that's what we're going with.
Then I guess we go with Force Awakens. The answer is
What?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Oh my word. We didn't get it.
Yeah. But
Womp womp.
maybe I made an error or something because everybody was very sure that was Force Awakens.
No, this kind of makes sense. I was going to say The Last Jedi. That is the answer. What do you know?
That was the last movie she was ever in. I think she started the movie, died during the movie, and they did CGI for the rest. Something like that.
Yeah, that looks CGI-ish.
I knew she was in another one. Couldn't remember it. Yes. Okay.
Here's a trivia question, Mary Ellen. How
Yes.
many days apart did Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds die?
Oh.
One.
Wasn't it two?
Yeah.
2 days?
One or two. It was one or two.
Yeah, which
Great.
tells you a lot. When stuff like that happens,
That's
You know,
crazy.
yeah, it's like a broken heart, died of a broken heart.
Yeah.
Okay, name this movie poster. And again, there are several Batmans, but you have to guess which Batman.
Superman.
That's what happens when there's too many films. I know.
I'm going to say this is Batman versus Superman.
Okay. Is that a movie?
It's apparently not the answer.
I forgot the answer again.
Well, I remember the answer now.
You do?
Is there a Batman Returns? Is that a movie?
I think there is.
Probably.
Mike says Dark Knight Rises. Are
Christian
you saying
Bale.
Christian Bale, Nick?
He was in Treasure Island.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Batman the millionth time around? Well, you're not wrong.
Jim agrees with me,
Oh,
but Mary Ellen didn't seem to recognize it, so
I kind of vaguely remember, but I didn't. That didn't pop out at me. So we've got Dark Knight Rises. We've got
Batman
Have No
versus
Clue.
Superman.
Batman the millionth time around. Batman versus Superman. I'm not like a superhero kind of person, so I don't remember these things. Yeah, it's Batman versus Superman now that I see it more. Maybe.
okay. He's 100% almost sure.
What's Jeff always say? I'm 99. I'm 70% right all the time, or something like that.
Yeah.
100% of the time. I'm 70% right 100% of the time. All right. Did you pick one, Rachel?
I think I made up a name, so
All
forget that happens.
right. The answer is Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. Who said that?
Probably Nick.
No, it was Mike.
Oh, it's Mike.
Way to go, Mike.
Nice. And Nick said it in the end.
Mike backtracked when he heard you say Batman versus Superman and said, yeah, that's it. But you were right the first time. Always go with your first guess, Mike.
Yeah. I was here to fool you guys. I knew it was The Dark Knight Rises. I knew it.
It's Rises.
Was it a good movie?
I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, I second guess, but yeah, don't do that. Yay, Mike. Okay.
All right.
Yes, very well done. It's hard when I was looking at these movie posters, because there are so many Star Wars, there are so many Batmans. I mean, who knows? I love those movies, the ones with Christian Bale.
I honestly felt Christian Bale was even better than Michael Keaton, which is hard to say because he was the original and so good. But man,
Right.
Christian Bale.
All right. One last round, and it's called Silly Laws, still on the books.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
It's very interesting. You want to see some of these silly laws?
Which state?
I think they're funny. Some of them are really
It
funny.
is funny. Which state is it illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub? Arkansas, Alaska, Alabama, or Arizona?
This happened.
Rachel, the one with Heath Ledger as Joker was a good one.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger won an.
Sorry, go ahead.
Heath Ledger won an Academy Award, Best Actor, and he wasn't even alive. I think that's the first time that's ever happened.
Wow.
Yep. Arizona.
These are legit too. Like they really are still on the books.
Shouldn't that be
So
all
this
states?
happened. This was a problem. Donkeys sleeping in bathtubs.
Oh yeah.
Arizona. Shouldn't that be all states? Probably. Alabama. Alabama seems like a place that would need to legislate this sort of thing. Yeah, Heath Ledger was in The Dark Knight with Christian Bale as Batman. Arizona.
I'm going to throw Arkansas in the mix.
Well, being next to Arkansas, that would be a joke that Oklahomans would make. So, yeah, it's a possibility.
I'm going with Arizona.
You're going with Arizona? Okay, let's see what the answer is. It is Arizona. And let me tell you how this came about. So it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub because in the 1920s, a local dam broke, flooding a rancher's home. The rancher's donkey had become accustomed to sleeping in the bathtub, which filled with water and whisked him away. After working to rescue the animal, the town passed a law that prohibits donkeys from sleeping in the bathtub, though it's okay for them to stand in one.
But
you can't make this stuff up.
No.
You never know when that's come up again.
This is going to happen all the time, so we should probably write a law.
Right. Too many donkeys in bathtubs.
Being swept down the river.
Which state can you not honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.?
Oh, boy. Well...
That's so random. Haha. I love it though. Lawmakers said enough with the donkeys and bathtubs forbidden. Apparently, Arkansas, Nebraska, New York, or Kentucky.
I mean, there's one that seems obvious to me, but I don't want to throw it out there right away.
Nebraska, Mike says.
I'm actually going to say New York, even though I feel like it happens all the time anyway.
Yeah. I'm with you, Rachel. To me, New York is known for sandwich shops, so I'm going New York.
I wonder if that donkey likes waffles.
Ones that Walt makes.
Kentucky for Lisa. Kentucky, so you don't spook the horses at night, maybe? Oh, that's very logical, Jim.
Wow. I hadn't thought about that.
That's very logical. Okay. Did you guess, Rachel? What'd you say, New York?
Yes.
And Dean said New York.
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is Arkansas. In Arkansas, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. Because most shops are closed by 9 p.m. Wait, in Arkansas, most of the sandwich shops are closed by 9 p.m. anyway. But if you feel the urge to honk after 9 p.m., you will be disturbing the peace and will still be hungry. So they consider it an act of disturbing the peace if you do it after 9 p.m.
What does that have to do with sandwich shops?
But why exactly? Like why are you going to drive by a shop and honk? Like to wave to somebody working in there? I don't understand it. But that's on the books in Arkansas. So Dean, do you have any updates on your show?
Yeah, I'm still planning on what is the date today? So a week from this Friday.
You had a test.
Yeah, I had a test, Mary Ellen, and a few people checked it out, and I made a few tweaks already. And it will not be, let's say, perfect from the get-go, but it will be a work in progress. How's that?
All right. Sounds great.
Yep, the 15th, Friday, I will do it, and I'm not going to go overnight, and I may start up again the Saturday as well and do it.
Okay. Sounds good. Anybody who's watching chat, anybody in chat, remember that Dean has the liveplace.com. And if you want to put your live stream that you do weekly on there, he will have it on his channel, and it will come into what he's going to be doing soon with his new concept. It'll have a schedule of everything that's going to be live that day.
Yep.
And thank you to Amy, AJC Magic TV, and anybody else who has shared me out. It helps me grow. I got a couple new subscribers this week. Missed opportunity to do it on Friday the 13th.
Never thought of that. Good idea.
Always thinking them like, all right, well, thank you all so much. I know that there's other people live, and I appreciate you being here, and Rachel and Dean, Freddie, for being on the show and participating in these silly questions. But I truly enjoy being here every week. I love it. He's excited for the new show.
Good. Yeah, me too.
Good night, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining. Jim, Nick, Mike, Jen.
Good night, folks.
Have a good evening or good week. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.